When Charlie Kirk suggested that all undocumented immigrants from Nicaragua, Mexico, El Salvador, Honduras, Chile, Venezuela, and Panama should go home, and that he didn't care if any of these countries were poor due to anything the United States had done to them, he also doubled down by adding, "Fix your own country," directed at these immigrants. But what Charlie left out was some very important context: the role we played in breaking these countries. Let's talk about Nicaragua. The US invaded and occupied Nicaragua for about 20 years in the early 1900s. After the occupation, we left behind the brutal Somoza dictatorship after training Somoza himself, as well as funding and training the Nicaraguan National Guard to protect US business interests there. Somoza and his family looted the country for the next 40 years with our full support, while we ignored mass unalivings and other atrocities against peasants, labor organizers, or any kind of social movements. Eventually, the Sandinistas, a revolutionary movement of students, workers, peasants, and some middle-class Nicaraguans, launched a full-scale uprising, forcing Somoza to flee in 1979. Since we couldn't allow any kind of democratic government seeking to lift its people out of poverty to succeed, we launched and funded the Contra War, essentially a terrorist campaign to overthrow the Sandinistas. We cut off development and humanitarian aid, and even when social programs began helping citizens, US pressure during elections paved the way for our preferred neoliberal candidate, Chamorro, to take power. This rollback created mass unemployment, corruption, and social unrest. Ortega continued to run in elections, eventually winning in 2006, this time as a brutal dictator alongside his wife, violating human rights, crushing opposition, and dismantling programs he once supported. Today, the US imposes sanctions on Nicaragua, mostly for optics. Another authoritarian government in Nicaragua suits US interests just fine, and as usual, the people of Nicaragua are the ones who suffer. And like so many others that we've destabilized, Nicaragua is a beautiful, resource-rich country that no one would ever want to leave if it weren't for American imperialism.